Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, we're gonna start today with Pribyslavitz. We're gonna finish it, however, before we do it, right, before we start working on the church and Rathaus, let's start with the Judgment Quest. I think Judgment Quest can be done once per day, and there are multiple judgments that can be done. So yeah, let's go with this, and then, we can stay here and do another one, another one, another one. Okay, so let's go with the first one.
What is it this time?
We have a problem with water. That is, with the stream. With the, use of the stream.
The stream? What seems to be the trouble?
Sir, they won't let me have a shit.
What's that?
Your locator here won't let people go for a shit.
God give me strength.
Master Locator, would you be so kind as to cast some light on the matter?
I never forbade anyone to defecate. It's not something that can be prohibited anyway.
You did so.
All I asked was that people did their business further downstream. After all, we don't want our water supply contaminated. It could cause disease.
What kind of disease?
Digestive disorders, fever, even death.
Ah, what a load of nonsense. We always poured our shit out right there on the road. They even do that in Prague, for what I've heard. What else would they do with it?
Is it true about Prague?
Admittedly, in many cases, yes. But often there's no other option. The wealthier citizens have a latrine in their courtyard which they empty out whenever necessary. The common folk do empty their chamber pots on the streets.
See now.
But it's also said that if the Turks ever try to attack Prague, it's the stink that will hold them back, not the walls.
What do you suggest, Master Marius?
Let the people answer the call of nature at least 100 feet downstream from the village.
What? That far? What if I get the runs? I'd shit myself before getting there.
What kind of disease?
Sorry, misclicked.
I've decided.
So there are three options that we can go with, right? And depending on the option, we're gonna get, repercussions, right? So the worst one is if we pick this one, let them answer the call of nature wherever they like. 100 feet is middle. We're gonna get +2 reputation and +2 income per day, and this one will give us +1 citizen but -5 income per day. We're not really that worried about income, so let's get real. They can do it out a bit further.
Defecating will only be allowed at least 150 feet from the village. Anyone caught infringing this decree will get 10 lashes of the cane.
What? That's nearly as much as for stealing.
A strict decree, I admit. But it's for the common good.
Well, at least we have permission to go and shit again. I'll go and tell the fellas we can go to the stream. It's been a tough few days.
You mean you haven't been since... No, don't say it. I don't even want to know.
Okay, perfect. Then we're gonna wait for another one to show up, and we're gonna pass the judgment then when needed. So let's have a look how our treasury is doing. Do we need to add anything here? 34k, we should be okay. So let's find our master locator and tell him that we want to start working on the church. Hello there, Marius, how you doing?
I want to build something. Let's start repairing the church.
Let's go to the site. I'll see to the building.
We're going to build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
I'm ready.
We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
Okay, we still need to do some work. Marius, where are you? Nice, we even have the bell. Very good. Okay, and we can pass another judgment, so let's do that.
Bad news, I'm afraid, Master Bailiff. Very bad news.
That makes a change. Well, out with it. What happened?
2 wagons that were on the way here with grain and fodder supplies were ambushed by a band of Cumans. The wagoners escaped by the skin of their teeth, but the supplies are gone.
Ugh, damn it. That is bad news.
Worse than bad. Those were supplies for the whole year, and we won't be able to replace them. Things are hard enough as it is. Sir Divish had to lower his quota for Townburg just to let us have it.
So we've no grain for the baker, no fodder for the stables?
I'm afraid not, Henry. We're left with only 2 options. One as bad as the other. Either we can go cap in hand asking for more, and look like incompetent fools. And anyway, we'd be lucky to get any.
Not too appealing, I must say. And the second option?
There's still a few sacks of grain in the labourers' camp, but they bought it themselves. We could requisition it, but it would make us rather unpopular. Not just with them. It's for you to decide as bailiff.
Okay, this judgment is not very good if you go with the option to requisition the grain, because it will give negative reputation, minus to citizens, and will not change anything in regards with income. However, if we go and ask Sir Hanush for help, for example, we should get some extra reputation and minus 500 groschen just once, which we are more than able to, allow ourselves to do it. So let's go and ask Sir Hanush.
We'll order
for help.
another delivery. They sent one, they'll surely send another.
I fear they'll send us nothing but mouldy dregs from the bottom of the barrel.
Can't be helped. We'll just have to make do. See to it.
Okay. Let's also have a chat with him and make improvements.
I want to build something.
There's a tourney going on. It would be a shame if we didn't go, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I asked for a horse, but yeah, I will take your dog as well. Have some dread meat. Okay. Let's go to Rotai for the tourney, and then I'm gonna be back, and we're gonna finish this. The best way to go there would be, yeah, this way. Yeah, the reason why I want to go there, because, tourneys, they happen like once a week. And they give us a good opportunity to practice mace, because you're gonna have 3 rounds with a mace. Warhammer, but no, still it counts towards maces. And then another 3 rounds. I don't have time now for you. And then another 3 rounds with another weapon. We have other weapons already at 20, level 20, right? However, still we can win the rounds against other competitors. just using fist, which basically, you know, helps us raise our unarmed, and I think it's one of the best options that we're left with. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do that, and then I will be back and gonna finish the church in Pribyslavitz.
So, what do you think of the place?
It's paradise on earth you're building here, mate. Only there's no one here but sweaty laborers. Couldn't you try and recruit a few pretty maids next time?
They'd only run away from you anyway.
So what? Have you seen how fast I can run? Good luck then.
Oh, shit. Sod off.
I wanted to have a chat with Fritz. Anyway, we're gonna catch him next day. Let's see if our master... how do you call him? Why don't I remember? But, you know, Marius. He's still up. Yeah, he is. Okay,
I want to build something.
let's finish. Nice. So the church is done. We have paintings, so Henry, Cumans, Henry, Seracic. What is this? Ah, okay. So this is Henry, this is, what's his name? Runt. This is what? Henry and Sir Divish. It must be Sir Divish, and that's probably Henry, yeah. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, look, we have our own priest. Holy smokes. Okay. Before we pass another judgment, let's find Fritz, because he can teach us Master Unarmed Combat. So it's level 15 and over. Let's see if they... Okay, they are up, so... Let's see what we can... where we can find them. Where's the other half? Here we go.
God's sake. Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
That's not your business.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you.
True friend. Let's try to haggle him down.
We agreed?
Agreed. How are you?
So, Fritz, keeping busy? Are things to your liking here?
Oh, aye. Not a dull moment. That ale of yours is nearly as good as we had in Skalitz.
I might have known you'd be doing nothing here but sucking down ale.
I beg your pardon. Somebody's got to make sure you're not serving up horse piss here.
Okay, well, I don't remember who's the other person who can teach us unarmed, and since we have him over here, it would be useful. However, one of the judgments lets you get rid of Fritz and Matthew. So yeah, before this happens, it's good to, you know, get what we can from them.
What's the matter here?
This bitch here tried to kill me. Have her clapped in the stocks where she belongs.
That's not true, Master Bailiff, sir. He got drunk, like he always does, and ate who knows what kind of slop somewhere.
You know very well what it was what poisoned me. You're trying to get rid of me and don't think I don't know it.
Enough. One at a time. Tell me what happened. What makes you think she tried to poison you?
She hates me. She wants to put me in the ground and then take the farm. I can see it in her eyes. She's just wishing for the day I'm dead. But she'll never see it, because I'll throw her out on her ear.
Throw me out? From my own home? You useless ale-swilling pig. Have you forgotten who got you a roof over your head?
Just look at her, sir. You can see for yourself what a harpy she is. I came home after 1 or 2 ales at the tavern, ate my supper, what was left on the table for me, and went to bed. And in the morning, I woke up with my guts in agony. My head was on fire. I thought my last hour had come. If it wasn't for the old herb woman, she'd already have me in the ground.
Have you forgotten the part about battering me and throwing up in the doorway?
Shut your mouth, you whore.
Quiet! Good wife, tell me your side of the story.
Sir, that beast is good for nothing but drinking away my dowry with his cronies. If he puts his hand to a flail at all, it's only to beat me with it. We were thrown out of the farm near Ledechko that I got as a dowry, because this fool let it go to ruin and got us into debt too.
They threw us out because you wouldn't back me up to the bailiff.
Because I couldn't hold my head up if I lied to cover your useless arse.
That's got nothing to do with you poisoning me.
He boozes from morning till night and beats me. Says I don't take good enough care of him. And all he does is sit on his ass expecting me to run around cooking and cleaning for him. And now he wants to drive me out of the village, saying I tried to kill him. What would I do then?
Tell me about how you were poisoned, as you claim.
I came home, and there was a bowl of cabbage soup and a pitcher of wine on the table. So I had it and went to bed. I woke up in the early hours and had to run to the outhouse. Spewing from both ends I was. I was burning up so much you could light a torch off me. And this witch here laughing up her sleeve. She wouldn't even call the herb woman for me.
If I had to call the herb woman every time you get boozed up, she might as well move in with us.
When I was writhing in agony on the ground, I heard her say clear as day, "Ha! You got what was coming to you."
Is that true?
No, he's lying.
What do you think happened, good wife?
Nothing what hasn't been 100 times before. He was crooked as a bishop again, and I could already hear him in the courtyard, retching and spewing. I had his supper waiting on the table, because otherwise there'd be hell to pay. Only there's no pleasing the pig. Where's the meat? And what have you. And when I told him God's honest truth that there's no meat, 'cause he drank all our money away, he laid into me like a madman.
1 slap was all you got. What was less than you deserved for your evil tongue?
I ran off and hid in the barn till he'd calmed down. When I could hear him snoring like a pig, I came inside again. After a while he started throwing up and he was spewing till dawn. Who knows what he ate when he was boozed up? Or it was the booze itself done it.
And what about the herb woman?
I went for her in the end. 3 groschen I had to give her for some wormwood potion. I could have done that myself for nothing. And then he claimed I poisoned him.
Now, I've heard enough.
Okay, so there are 3 options here. The first one gives us minus reputation and +5 income per day. The other one is minus reputation, minus income, -1 citizen per day. And the third one is no change. I think I'm gonna go with the first one. We can get, we can hold the for like -3 reputation. We'll probably make it up very quick, so that's not a problem.
You, farmer, won't touch another drop of booze, or I'll leave you in the stocks to dry out. And if you raise your hand to your wife again, I'll take a bludgeon to you.
But a drink or two?
No buts. There'll be no half measures with you.
Thank you, Master Bailiff. Thank you 1,000-fold. You're a wise and just man.
Okay, in regards with this quest, what do we need to do? Okay, we need to go to Sir Divish. We can definitely do that, but I'm thinking let's pass a few more judgments and see if we can rebuild the rat house.
So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see. How do you think you're doing? We've already finished everything successfully. Excellent work, Henry.
I'm glad you're pleased.
Okay, so with building everything, we are making 1,800. So if you want to go for achievement, you need to make 2,000 groschen per day. So make sure that you leave the church and rat house till the very end. So with this, let's put Henry to sleep.
So Divish, I finished the assignment you gave me. Pribyslavitz is up and running once more, and making money. And the church is as good as new.
Indeed? That's excellent news. I can't wait to see it for myself.
Of course, we can go right away.
Take care.
Welcome to Pribyslavitz.
Well now, I've heard some reports, but to see it with my own two eyes, beautiful.
Me and Marius did our best.
As you saw on the way here, the village is prospering, trade is booming, and the villagers are doing well.
I saw the new buildings as we were riding in. You've both done a magnificent job. I owe you my gratitude and commendation.
Thank you, sir.
How did you manage it so quickly?
We had to clear the woods and the ruins of the former buildings,
I arranged supplies of building materials and victuals from traders nearby.
thanks to which we were able to build what you see here today.
And the church here has become the dominant feature of the whole village.
I'm especially proud of our church.
Indeed, you have plenty to be proud of. Thank you both. I can say wholeheartedly that you have not disappointed me. On the contrary, you have exceeded my expectations.
It's been an honor.
I quite concur.
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village. As soon as things have settled in the province, we can begin with the expansion as planned.
As you wish, my lord.
As for you, Henry, as I promised, you shall continue to have the income from the village, as well as the bailiff's office.
Thank you, my lord.
I thank you, Henry. Few could manage what the two of you have achieved here.
Perfect. Okay, let's pass another judgment then. Also, there's something that I want to check, so I'm not sure if we will be able to do it. What the? Look. It's someone's drone. That's very, that's very nice.
There's another unpleasant matter for you to handle.
Nothing too terrible, I hope.
That's for you to decide, Master Bailiff. As you know, the woods and everything in them belong to our liege lord. He gave you the right to make use of them. But as far as I know, no one else is allowed to hunt there.
Let me guess. Some of our fold are putting game on their tables from our woods, and I have to deal with them.
Just so. A case like this ought to be judged by his lordship himself, but I fear Sir Divish might be a little too strict in this matter.
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers over to justice, let them off with a warning, or, of course, one can always turn a blind eye and leave it in the hands of God. What's your decision?
That's a tough choice, so we can leave them be, which will grant us plus 30 income per day. We can ban poaching, which will give us minus 10 income per day. We can punish them, which will give us minus 3 reputation, minus 1 citizen, and plus 40 income per day. We don't really care about income at that stage. Reputation... So we're gonna lose reputation and citizens if we punish them. So in this case, let's have strong words with them, because first time it's fine. When minus 10,
put the fear of God
minus
into the
10 we can
culprits so
handle.
they don't do it again. No point in carrying it any higher. We should keep our own affairs in order.
A wise decision, Henry. I'll see to it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go and sell a few things that that we got, and then we're gonna go and start a new quest.
How are you doing?
Trade is booming. Hard work makes people thirsty, and there's plenty of hard work in these parts. You know, it's the first time since all those terrible things happened that I feel like I belong somewhere. Thank you, Henry.
So, how does being a tavern maid suit you?
Well, my back aches at the end of the day, same as when I was carrying sacks of flour. But at least here I have people to chat with, and the fellers here are nice.
Okay, so let's get on to the meat of today's episode. We will be checking the 3 locations over here, and we'll see what we can find out about King Silver then. Let me drop a quick save before we continue. Don't drink from the paddle, come on.
Wait here. Stay.
You're better than this. Okay. Let's have a look.
Looks like they smashed things up nicely.
I've been already here quite a few times, so... okay, no, they are still here. Let's see if we can snipe them. Oh. What happened to him? Almost. I mean, not really almost, but it's quite close as to what it was.
The answer to my prayer. Just when I... Here. Lots of...
Good, next.
God.
Come on, son.
Christ. Where is that man?
Make sure that he doesn't. Yeah. Come back to life. Ooh. Oh no.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You call it... Ah!
Okay, that's fine. The 2 guys that left us, they are gonna be back. We'll just take important stuff like maybe food and arrows Yeah, maybe this. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's one. Coming back. Maybe he was here. No, there's supposed to be 6 in total.
Hey, who's there?
No need to stand up, don't worry.
What's that?
Yeah, now this way with the bow is way better. It's not so much. It makes shooting
answer to my
way easier. Okay, and let's clip this guy. Come on, son. Wakey wakey. Good boy. Okay. What do we exactly need to check? Something here.
This is in surprisingly good condition.
Nice.
There. Look what you're...
Good boy. Have some... Yeah, have some bacon. Okay, and now we can go and check another place. Okay, it looks... It's like no one's here, which is great.
Seems they had a good go at wrecking this, but it's still standing.
Okay, and our last thing is the miner's camp.
Yeah.
Okay, so the camp should be here, if I remember correctly. Where are they exactly there? Oh, bandits. Who are you? A miner. Oh, you're gonna regret that.
Is that all you've got? That's that.
Nice one. Let's find the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bandits or miners? Miners, good. Okay, cool. So we should be looking somewhere there then. Good job, guys. Good job.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
Why are you lurking round here instead of going home?
We are home. We live here.
But Sir Radzig led all the survivors away from here.
Those who live round the castle, maybe. But the mine shifts here are packed with dead bodies. God be with you.
Okay, we have to talk with this gentleman here.
Good day to you.
What are you doing here?
Not so fast, lad. I'm in charge round here, so I'll do the asking. And the question is, what are you doing here?
Oh, you don't want to know.
To steal the silver, have you?
I've come on the warrant of Sir Radzig and Master Fafar to look around. So tell me why you're loitering here and not with your master.
Why would I be with him? He ran off and left us here for the cutthroats and starvation. We're just lucky we managed to hide and find some supplies.
But
yeah.
his actions saved a lot of people. How would it have turned out if he'd stayed and the people with him?
Many would have died because of it. Some by the sword, some starved to death. But the main thing is the Master's got away safe.
I don't want to argue with you. I'm here to look around, so just tell me what you know.
Only one of the northern tunnels is open. I've got one of my men standing guard by it. Tell him Nemoi sent you and he'll let you in. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, perfect. Do you have something to say?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Why are you here?
Don't worry about it.
Maybe because we've got nowhere else to go?
Some of your neighbours are in Ratai.
And are they doing well there?
They're getting by.
Well, we get by here. So why go and rely on the charity of strangers?
What's happened here?
They raided the place, haven't you heard?
But that was weeks ago.
What of it? Nobody's come back so far, and we can't keep the place running on our own. Farewell.
God save. How may I help you? Good night.
Where's your husband?
What do you want of him?
I want to ask him what's going on here.
Well, then you'd best start praying. He got killed when they stormed Scarlet's.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
So am I. He was a good man. So you'll have to make do with asking me.
What's been happening here?
Apart from us losing everything, living in fear of sticking our noses outside and waiting for folk to come back again.
Yes?
Nothing.
So why didn't you say that straight away?
Why should I? You bluff your way in here and start asking questions like you own the place, and it never crosses your mind you might not be welcome.
But I'm only...
Only what?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, perhaps you didn't. But nothing ever happens here. If anyone hears anything, we run and hide like rabbits. And otherwise, we just sit on our asses.
What's a woman doing here with all these men?
Why shouldn't I be? I'm as scared to stick my nose outside as any man.
You could all take refuge in Sasau or Ratai.
And what if something happens to us along the way? What if we run into a pack of cutthroats? What then?
But that could...
Besides, the rest of them will have to come back here eventually. The mines can't stand idle forever. We'll make do here until then.
What are you doing here?
Why are you so interested?
Sir Radzig sent me here to look around.
Radzig, eh? Well, what do you know? And you're going to take a look at the mine? Or are you looking for people?
Well, Master Fayfar asked me to look the place over.
Master, my arse. A dolt, that's what he is. They leave the folk here, and no one so much as comes to check on them. But when it comes to silver, they send their men at once.
Well, he probably assumed everyone was killed, or they'd fled.
Lovely thought, that is. A few of them did die, mind, waiting for someone to turn up.
You can't blame anyone for that.
Of course we can. There's always someone to blame. God bless.
What a merry bunch. Okay. So where this would be? There? I know, I'm guessing. No. Doug, do you know where the entrance is? Found it.
Halt. What do you want?
I'll just tell him. Well, if we tell him that Sir Radzig sent us, then maybe we can get a speed check.
I'm here by order of Sir Radzig and Master Fayfar. And who are you?
Who am I? I'm keeping guard here so no rogues get in to steal the silver.
That's very commendable. I'll take you to Master Fayfar so he can reward you.
But I can't go anywhere. Who would stand watch if I left my post?
Can I get in there? Or will you be angry? You never know with this game. You never know. Let's see. Ah, okay. Cool. Let's get this and yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. One thing arrow, yeah, let's not using them. That's fine. Let's go. Oof. Nice. We never used the cave mushroom. I mean, maybe for one of the potions, but it's not like we, you know, we were running around looking for cave mushrooms because they were super needed for the, you know, to progress in the game. Okay, we are not getting anywhere here, so let's go this way. I wonder if this is really the case, how the mines look like.
You're out to kill us all. Don't touch me. Your obsession has warped your mind. Don't touch me. No!
Hey! Hey, you there! What have you done?
Me? It wasn't me. It must have been one of your lot pushed him down the shaft.
If you hadn't come sniffing around, none of this would have happened.
What's my being here got to do with it? What the fuck's been going on? Whatever it is, now you've got a murder to answer for.
Only if someone finds out.
Listen, neighbours, don't be stupid. You don't want to add another murder to the count. It could have been an accident.
You know that was no accident. Or maybe you came to blows, pushed him down, and then we had to stop you.
That's ridiculous. If you all clear off out of here, I promise nobody will be asking what happened. Why add to your troubles?
Hey! Where are you going? You're not going to abandon us, are you? Not after all the good times we've had together? Don't you remember how we took care of everyone? Hey!
Oh. No, give me. No. Why did you have to do it? Why do you have to be stupid? Give me your pretzels. Whoa. What happened to you, son? I'm not gonna need it anymore. Anyway. Well, let's find our way out. Okay, should we... Okay, let's go left.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Not as shallow as it looks.
Then answers my questions. We just need to go straight. Let's go left, always left. Here you go, look at that. And let's go up. Okay, perfect. Left again. Just look so we don't fall down, and we should be okay.
What have we got here?
Oh, you don't want to do it, son.
Great!
Oh, look at you. How do you call it when someone, does a flip like this? Probably just a flip. Okay, we don't want to go down. In this case, we better have our weapon out. Again, we go left. And again, left. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we're not going here, so let's go this left now. And left again. Hello? Oh, this is the guy who was with the other one.
What are you doing here?
I was just waiting for you. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Go on, swing. Come on. What's your language? Nope. Okay, no, you stay here. Get comfy. And we are going further. Okay, next left.
What have we got here? Entertainment! Great!
Come on. I like your pose. You must be some kind of a yoga enthusiast. What's up with you? Hey, you're going? See you. Okay, let's continue further. Oh, it looks like there may be an entrance there, or an exit rather. Nope, I was wrong. No, left again. And we're gonna keep left here. Looks promising, but hey, look at that. Nice, well done.
Good evening.
No one stayed behind here but you. Why didn't you run while you could?
I hardly know myself. Maybe I just wanted to let you know we weren't all villains here.
And why were you here in the first place? Why did you want to kill me?
We were holed up here. And also, we were helping them mine the silver.
But that's a capital crime. And besides, it's a hell of a job. A dozen of you could hardly manage it.
Just before the raid, we hit on a vein of pure silver. That's much easier to deal with. So when the killers came through here, some folk left, and those who stayed were the ones who knew about it.
You too?
They talked me into it. Because I helped my man with the smelting. I can do it as well as he could.
Did you see what happened here? Who pushed Nimoy down the shaft?
There's no point lying about it, I suppose. I was the one who pushed him. But I didn't mean to push him all the way down. It was just that he kept shouting how if we killed you, we'd get our peace and calm back, and we'd be able to mine some more.
But what?
No one wanted to. They all wanted to leave. That's why we moved up here. People don't get on with one another for too long down there.
I can well imagine.
I don't think Nemai ever cared much for people. Not even about the silver. It was as if all he truly cared about was doing as much harm as he could.
You probably did the right thing. But why did you agree? Don't you know you could burn at the stake for it?
What's the difference between dying of starvation or at the stake?
But if you've gone to Ratai or Sasau...
And then what? They killed my husband, and I'd have to find another. And now I have nothing. So who'd want me? Everything we put aside is gone.
But that's no reason to do something so drastic.
Lad, you don't know how the world is. Long before anyone shows interest, I'll have a hill for a belly. And people will talk, whether the child was made in wedlock or not. But if I had a decent dowry, I might even get to pick and choose.
So what am I to do with you now?
Do you mean to make me regret I didn't flee?
I don't know. You didn't steal any silver, or did you?
None. It all ended up in one keg, because Nemoi knew some man that would buy it.
And what did he do with it? You can't hide a keg of silver under your cloak.
How should I know? But they say Nemai had known the fellow a while. He'd most likely been stealing for some time.
And where's the keg now?
I don't know. It was buried in some heap around here, but maybe it got passed on by now. They never let me in on that side of things.
What should we do?
Go then.
Let her go.
I won't stop you. God go with you.
And with you. Thank you. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. Sir Radzik is already up. Let's see if Tobias is up as well. And then we can go and win the tourney again. Yes, he's up. Very good.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I'm here about the mine.
Excellent. So what did you find out?
It's been plundered and wrecked, but everything can be fixed. It'll be quite a job, but at least it won't have to be rebuilt from scratch.
That's a weight off my mind. And did you see anyone there? Thieves or suspicious types?
Nemoi and his gang were stealing silver there.
The vermin. I thought as much. Did you bring him here?
I tried to, but he was having none of it. He didn't want to burn, so he tried to kill me.
Well, I'm glad he didn't succeed. But now I won't be able to find out anything. Oh, well. Can't be helped, I suppose.
About my reward for the investigation.
Yes, of course. Actually, I don't believe any reward was mentioned. On the other hand, you've surveyed everything as I asked, and that deserves a groschen or two.
And the silver is still there somewhere.
Well, that is good. It'll take us a while to find it, but you deserve something for that as well.
And they tried to murder me.
Yes, of course. It's a sad world we live in. I'm sure you deserve a little extra coin for it.
It's been a pleasure.
Good. There you go, then.
Let's do it for a speed check as well.
That hardly seems worth what I've been through.
You're right. Here's a little more to be going on with.
Thank you very much. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, sorry, you go. You go, sir. So, I'm gonna go and win a tourney to get some mace and unarmed experience. However, we gonna end here for today. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next time, since we did quite a lot actually. Maybe we can do Johanka's quest, and then we can start Teresa's story, or we can next time we can actually start Teresa's story. That's interesting. No, I think we're gonna start. I told you don't drink from the paddle. Come on, you're better than this. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with Johanka and then Teresa. However, oh, we have the main quest as well. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and yeah, I will see you in the next one.